Welcome to a new video where we will explore the emotional depths and vital lessons we can learn from the zodiac sign of Cancer. Often misunderstood, Cancers possess exceptional qualities that we could all incorporate into our daily lives to enrich our relationships and our emotional well-being. Here are the 5 things we must learn from the sign of Cancer. Number 1. The invaluable worth of love and compassion. Cancer, known for its intense emotional connection and empathic capacity, offers us an invaluable lesson on the importance of love and compassion in our lives. This zodiac sign embodies the ability to feel deeply not only their own emotions but also those of the people around them. Despite facing their own internal and external battles, Cancer does not withdraw into itself. On the contrary, it extends its arms to embrace the struggles of others. This intuitive and compassionate nature manifests in acts of kindness that, although they may seem small or everyday, have a profound and lasting impact on the lives of those who receive them. Cancer's example teaches us that even in our most difficult moments, we have the capacity to offer love and support to others, which in turn can help us heal our own wounds. The value of unconditional love and compassion that Cancer demonstrates not only alleviates others' pain but also creates a cycle of kindness and mutual care that strengthens relationships and enriches the social fabric of our communities. This sign reminds us that being compassionate requires courage and strength, as it involves opening our hearts often in situations of vulnerability, choosing to act with kindness instead of indifference. Cancer's sensitivity towards others' emotions makes it an exceptionally dedicated and loyal friend, partner, or family member. Through its example, we learn that true compassion is not simply feeling sorry for others, but actively getting involved in alleviating their suffering. This approach not only enriches the lives of those around us but also teaches us the healing power of love, showing us that, at the end of the day, what truly matters is how much we have cared and have been cared for. Number 2. The unfailing guidance of intuition. Intuition is one of the most powerful tools possessed by the sign of Cancer, an inner guide that seems to have a deep knowledge of life's most hidden truths. Cancers are famously known for their ability to tune into their instincts, listening to that inner voice that speaks with astonishing clarity. This voice is not the result of chance but of a deep emotional connection with the world around them and their own inner experiences. They rely on this intuition to navigate the complexities of human relationships and life decisions, often saving themselves from adverse situations or toxic relationships simply by following their instinct. For Cancer, intuition is like a beacon in the fog, providing light and direction when the path seems uncertain. This sign teaches us the importance of listening to and trusting our own inner voice, encouraging us to pay attention to those gut feelings that we often dismiss but that can be key in making crucial decisions. By integrating this lesson into our daily lives, we can begin to recognize the value of our own intuition as an ally in decision-making. Often, in the noise and rush of modern life, we can lose sight of our innate ability to perceive what is truly best for us. Cancer, with its intuitive approach, reminds us that sometimes the answers we are looking for are already inside us, waiting to be heard. This sign encourages us to cultivate a space of silence and reflection to connect more deeply with our intuition, allowing us to separate external voices from internal truths. Through the practice of listening to and honoring our intuition, we can learn to move away from negative influences and towards what genuinely nourishes and protects us. In essence, Cancer shows us that when we honor our intuition, we honor our true self, empowering us to live more authentically and protected. Number 3. The importance of deep and meaningful relationships. Cancer deeply values relationships that transcend superficiality, those connections forged in the depths of vulnerability and emotional sincerity. For this zodiac sign, relationships are not merely a social formality, but essential opportunities to share, grow, and experience the full range of human emotions. Cancers seek and foster bonds that go beyond casual encounters or obligatory interactions. They desire relationships that are rich in affection, loyalty, and mutual support. This approach to relationships is based on the belief that only when we show ourselves as truly vulnerable can we fully understand and be understood. Through this vulnerability, Cancer experiences the essence of true love and teaches others to value emotional intimacy as a bridge to more authentic and enduring relationships. By adopting this philosophy in our own lives, we can begin to appreciate the relationships that allow us to be ourselves without reservation, those in which we can share our highest hopes and our deepest fears. Cancer shows us that once we remove the masks of complacency and pretense, we can discover the true meaning of emotional commitment. This sign encourages us to reject superficiality and to seek depth in our interactions, which not only enriches our personal experiences but also strengthens the foundations upon which our most important relationships are built. In a world where genuine connections can often be overshadowed by convenience or the fear of rejection, Cancer champions the idea that deep and meaningful relationships are ultimately the most rewarding and transformative. Number 4. The home as a personal sanctuary. In Cancer's view, the concept of home transcends the physical space to become an emotional and personal refuge, a sanctuary that must be protected and respected fervently. This sign understands that each individual is their own home, carrying within themselves the essence of their well-being and security. Thus, Cancer teaches us that caring for oneself is as crucial as caring for a physical space. This self-management involves a commitment to one's own dignity and a conscious decision to not allow others to transgress our personal boundaries. Cancer, often after experiences of vulnerability and disappointment, has learned to be selective about who they allow into their life, ensuring that their relationships are nourishing and constructive. The lesson here is clear: we must be guardians of our own well-being, carefully choosing our connections and experiences to foster an environment of support and mutual respect. Adopting this perspective allows us to build a life where we do not just survive, but thrive. Cancer encourages us to establish a balance between giving and receiving, promoting an equitable exchange in all our relationships. This sign urges us to recognize and value our worth, never settling for less than we deserve. By considering each person as a home in itself, Cancer reminds us of the importance of self-preservation and self-care. Just like a physical home, which needs constant maintenance and care, our emotional and psychological well-being requires regular attention and care. Cancer's wisdom in this regard is a call to take active control of our emotional life, ensuring that every element that enters it adds value and positivity, rejecting those that bring negativity and discord. Number 5. To love with boundaries is to truly love. Cancer, with its protective and loving instinct, illustrates a crucial facet of love: the importance of setting healthy boundaries. This sign understands that true care includes not only the ability to nurture and love others but also the wisdom to protect oneself from being exploited or undervalued. Cancers know that genuinely loving someone also involves respecting and defending one's own dignity and personal space. This understanding stems from past experiences where they might have given too much, learning through pain that love should not be synonymous with self-sacrifice. Therefore, Cancer teaches that establishing clear boundaries is a form of self-love and respect towards oneself, allowing for healthier, more balanced relationships. By embracing this lesson, we can learn to love in a way that not only benefits others but also honors and cares for ourselves. This approach to love invites us to reflect on reciprocity and balance in our relationships. Cancer shows us that a truly loving relationship is not one in which one person continuously gives while the other takes, but one where both participants feel valued and their needs are met. In nurturing others, Cancer also seeks to be nurtured, establishing an exchange that is vital for the health of any relationship. This not only applies to romantic relationships but also to friendships and family bonds. Through the example of Cancer, we learn that effective and healthy love maintains a balance between giving and receiving, where boundaries are respected and both sides feel equally appreciated and cared for. Ultimately, Cancer teaches us that love, in its most pure and effective form, is an act of mutual generosity and respect. I would love to hear your thoughts and experiences in the comments, and if you liked the video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video.